You're listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, and this is Breaking the Ice. We're back at it again. You know how it is. Only 1 hour today, but it is what it is. I'm your host, Connor Cupin. We got Tanner Price on mic 2. We got the man with the shirts on.
Blue shirts.
Yes,
Let's go.
Sir.
Let's go.
Today's day 1 of the NHL regular season.
Yeah.
Day,
It's
man.
also
Been waiting for this day.
it's also Nico Heischer's dinner night.
It's also
Which is-
Nico
which is-
Heischer's
I can't-
dinner night.
We got people that think that Nico Heischer's dinner, like his start of the season dinner, is
Yeah.
bigger than the opening of the season that
Like,
they could
bro,
cover
that's
live
why
on Breaking
Devils
the Ice.
Report's not
I
here,
can't
even though
believe
he's
it.
in the hallway right now.
He's in the hallway. I know.
Dude,
I
he
know.
could totally come right now.
He could
and just dip when
give
he
it
has
give a
to.
quick Devils
But
give a quick Devils
no.
preview, and that's it. But get like, I think Nikita Ohojchuk is gonna have a great season this year. That's what would happen. But we could have had that, but we're not having that, and you're gonna have to hear me talk about how the Rangers are gonna disappoint me again for the umpteenth season in a row today. So
Umpteenth. How many is that?
7.
Proof?
Rangers.
Rags. That's the proof. Rags.
Yeah. I don't know. I've said so many times of what I feel about this upcoming season and how I think it's gonna go and what the importance of it is. But I'm just excited that it is NHL season again, that there is hockey on TV tonight, that it is going to be we have hockey. And
We have hockey.
there is hockey playing tonight. There is NHL games that we are playing tonight, and from now until the end of this year of college, we are going to have live hockey games to talk about, which is phenomenal. It's fantastic. We're going to have games
come
to
back
cover.
after I'm done here. Once I graduate, summer's gonna come here. Like, dude, that's when Stanley Cup final coverage is going on. Like,
Should
I
I-
don't know, bro. We're gonna have to end the season off.
Should I take
Dude, that's where you're taking the show over.
Should we take three? I'll combine breaking the triple play in the midday.
Dude, but oh man, especially if there's summer slots open for those Stanley Cup final games, bro. Live coverage. Ooh.
Yeah, we got
We did live draft coverage. That was sick.
live draft
And
coverage.
now
We did live
not only
fantasy
are
draft
we-
coverage.
With fantasy draft coverage. Yeah, I haven't been uploading the episodes to YouTube in the past 3 weeks because I've been so busy. So I gotta get back on that. I'll get back on it. I'm chopping. Yes, I'm chopping. However, not only are we hockey show, but the walk off with it being gone.
It's not
And
baseball.
the ALDS is on right now. We're catching the first pitch of Astros Twins. I believe it's Game 3, Sonny Gray versus Christian Javier. So this is going to be a good one because both these teams are gassed. They each have 1 win. This series has been the best series all playoffs so far because it's the only series. Well, I mean, Astros. I mean, what am I going to say? Braves Philly has also been pretty good. Been great, actually, but this is right up there because there have only been 2 series this entire MLB playoffs with each team having a win.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. The wild card round saw only sweeps. Second round saw D-backs up 2-0, and I believe the Rangers are up 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
But at least the Braves and Phillies have split 1 each, and the Twins and Astros split 1 each. So that'll be a cool game to monitor on the side here. But hockey.
It's hockey
today.
season. It's hockey season.
But before we get into the season, let's recap the final bits of the off season here today on Breaking the Ice. We're going to talk about Rasmus Dahlin off the start. What a bag! What a bag for the Buffalo defenseman, man. 8 years, $88 million, bro.
I mean, that was, the signing they needed to make. I think Buffalo is going to be one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference this year, and I think that this just shores up, that they're going to be here, that the years of being the bad Buffalo Sabres are over, and now we're going to have a new
years of being the bad.
era.
Remember when they used to be the worst team in the league? Like they were a
Yeah,
bad
they
team.
were awful for so many
They were
years.
so bad, and the rebuild didn't really work at first, and now it's starting to kind of finally
they kind of rebuilt, and then it got to like this point of, hey, here we go. That's when like Jeff Skinner was having career years in Buffalo. But now I think they fully went tank mode, and it's going to pay off. We saw them last year. They were close to making the playoffs.
They honestly, yeah.
And I think that
would have been better than the Islanders.
And I think with time, and they have that time. Tage Thompson is going to go into his second year. I think he's going to be one of the best players in the league for a long time to come. And now, he's just getting better. He's going to have a season under his belt. Now Dahlin, had a career year last year, and I think it's a new era of hockey in Buffalo, and this deal kind of solidified that because they've signed their guys to extensions, but Buffalo is Dahlin for 8 years. He'll be the captain when Okposo leaves, so that's my prediction.
Hey, and look at Altuve getting on base in the first at bat against the Twins, man. We're double today. There's no walk off on WMSC anymore. The triple play is not really here right now, so we're covering.
By the way, I'm so sorry for those listening in. I just said Tage Thompson. That was his rookie year. That he's entering his 7th season.
Oh, you said Tage was a rookie?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I said he's entering his seventh season in the league. Because before this year, he hadn't really done anything.
This guy, bro. This guy.
He played on. I didn't even know he played on St. Louis. I don't. But.
Oh,
yeah,
brother, this guy stinks!
I was like, it's his second year in the league.
That's not the biggest blunder. That's not the biggest blunder.
Right after I said that, I realized, I was like, he's played in the league for a couple big years.
This is not the biggest blunder. That one time AJ forgot you were on the show. That's number one. That's number one forever, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
listen, Sabres moment. They're coming back. They're making their way up. Hey. Let's go Buffalo. Anyways, moving on out west. Let's do another little signing. Smallest signing, Jamie Drysdale. 3-year, I believe the numbers are $6.9 million contract. A 3-year, $6.9 million contract for the restricted free agent. But listen, thought process here is, McTavish, Drysdale, Zegras, and Carlson are all coming off their contracts in the next few years. So who knows now after this re-sign what's going to be like for Anaheim. But, maybe they can figure it out in due time as Alex Bregman fouls off the ball there.
Yeah, very, very interesting play by Alex Bregman there.
Did you see, oh my God, the best thing ever. The Vancouver, okay, hold on. This is going to be great. The Vancouver Giants, a WHL team, right? They released a special referee appreciation night jerseys. Did you see these?
The Vancouver Giants.
The Vancouver Giants. October 22nd, they'll be wearing black and white striped jerseys. Bro.
Let me see this.
They're just refs.
Oh my God, I need one of those.
I need one. I need myself a ref jersey.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Let's go refs.
That is so funny. That is so. They don't even have the. They have like the They have like the team logo on the side, and the rest it just looks like a regular referee jersey.
It's that is
hilarious.
As Bregman strikes out, Sonny Gray gets one strikeout. Now Yordan Alvarez grounds one.
Fair ball.
Fair.
Down the line.
And Altuve's going to third.
Altuve rushing for third, and he's going to be stopping at
first
third.
and second for the Astros with
second
one
and
out.
third. Second and third.
I meant second and third.
Second and third
for the Astros with one out. The top of the first. Sonny Gray. Can you get out of it? Probably. Whatever. Let's see. Back to the NHL. We're a hockey team. Moving over, the Los Angeles Kings. Todd McClellan, contract extension through next season. So, the King, he was entering his final year. He gets a 1-year extension. No, so, Kings trying to run it back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, good. He's done well, I guess you could say, in his time.
Has he won a playoff series, though?
I don't know, but he kind of, I think it's smart to get him to that. It's smart to get him to because the Kings, they kind of went through a rebuild, and he was the coach that got them back to the playoffs. And I think now you kind of got to give him a little, give him a little. He's been there since the 1920 season, so a lot of the young players.
1920 season? Oh, you mean 2019,
2020
2020 season?
Yeah,
yeah. I was like, since the 1920 season.
Ye old Los Angeles Kings.
Ye old Los Angeles
You know,
Kings.
but he's entering his 5th year with the team.
There is an
base hit,
RBI single.
and that's going to play to run.
And there's a run. Astros up 1-0 because Kyle Tucker is that guy.
Yeah,
Anyways, hockey. Yes,
but I think just that's a smart move. Get him to that, because all the young players have learned under him. So I think it's smart to keep him there for a bit. I'm hoping he could. For himself, I think he hopes that he could get Quentin Byfield into something, because that is looking to be two of the biggest draft busts in recent history. Lafreniere and Byfield, they've looked, they're not good, but I'm not going to go into a full Alexi Lafreniere tangent again I do weekly. So, but I like this move. I like this move for the Kings. Keep him around, sure him up for next year, and maybe make some sort of run this year.
One more now. Let's head over to Minnesota. So this is a team that is in cap heck, as we shall say.
Yeah.
And they sign Ryan Hartman to a 3-year, $12 million extension. So they're like trying to stay there. Like, let's keep the cap. Let's keep the cap situation where it is.
Yeah.
Listen, I had to do it in fantasy a couple years back, and he produced. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like it's one of those guys where you gotta. He's been there, like, you know what I mean. And the deal begins next season as well, so he's there for 4 more years, include this one, and then 3 more. So he's there for 4 more years, including this one. Now, you got something there?
It's just,
Oh my
and
God!
that ball
Jose
is
Abreu
absolutely
just hit a bomb, and
scorched.
It's 4-0 Astros, just like that.
Inconceivable.
Bro, like, let's just, all right. Sonny Gray's 18 pitches in, and they're down 4-0. Let's start shopping.
This is just
This is
not looking good for the Twins here. Not looking good for the Twins, because you're letting Jose Abreu, who didn't hit a home run as an Astro till I think July, and he just scorched one off of your ace. Not good if you're not what you want to see if you're
Lopez
the Twins.
is their ace.
Oh yeah,
He is their ace, baby. That's a promise. And that's a good pitch there, but I'm not even sure who Diaz is. Not gonna lie. Anyways, hockey. Yeah, Ryan Hartman.
Ryan Hartman, yeah, good. It's a good signing. He's not going to, carry your team to anything, but he's a good solid player. Plays around like 15 minutes a night. He's gonna put up points for you. So I think it's just a good signing overall for Minnesota. I think it's good.
So now, over to my favorite signing of the entire offseason. Kidding, of course. It's Colin White to the Penguins. 1-year, 2-way deal for AJ Chason's boys. He was in the Panthers last year. He was 4th-line guy. Like, he did his thing. And now he signs a 1-year, 2-way for the Penguins. So, AJ, enjoy Colin White. Just 2 ways.
I'm not even going to try to provide, in-depth analysis of Colin White.
That's about it. As there's a strikeout for Diaz.
That's only the second out.
Yep, second out of the game.
Oh, my God.
Poor Sonny Gray, man.
Yeah.
Poor Sonny Gray.
He's looking like his Yankees days.
Is he getting shelled at home, too?
Yeah. He's getting shelled at home. He's looking
shelled at home so far.
This is how he looked like in Pinstripes. If I remember that. That was a fun time.
Next one up. This is an interesting one here. Another 4-and I'll drum roll this one, actually. The Toyota Center, home of the Houston Rockets, currently undergoing $30 million renovations, and that includes the installation of That includes the installation of ice-making equipment for a situation that an NHL team goes to Houston. The Rockets plan to add the ice machine that would be needed for Toyota Center to become an NHL venue, though there's no immediate plans to bring the NHL to Houston. However, that addition would be the only change needed for an NHL team, with the arena and the favorable downtown location considered to be up for NHL standards. No construction would be necessary. And when listing plans for future phases of renovation, the Rockets' president of business operations included making sure this building is ready for hockey. Like, straight up.
Yeah, I mean, even if, there's probably definitely teams in the area that they could use as their home arena.
Has been used for hockey before. The
Yeah.
Houston Aeros of the AHL had it from 2003 to 2013.
Yes.
But,
I think
Coyotes headed to Houston, bro?
I think any move that we see in the league is going to be any new team is going to be expansion. I would not be shocked if we have more expansion teams come into the league. I'm not shocked if in the next 10, 15 years we're at a point where there's 36 teams in the league, because I really think what the NHL wants to do is have, there's 32 teams right now because we just saw the Kraken join the league, but now you have the ability to move on, and I really don't think they want to get to a place where there's only 33 teams, 34 teams, even 35. I think 36 is the number, and then because I think teams are just going to because the market of owning a professional sports team just generates money, however well they do. I mean, the A's owner is probably the Oakland A's owner. They had a season this year to not remember, and the owner is still going to make the money from it because so many people are just going to be buying merchandise, especially if there's new NHL teams. And I really think I think hockey is getting a lot bigger in markets that it hasn't before. I mean, I just recently saw a video online of someone at, I believe it was a Kansas club hockey game.
Hey!
A Kansas University club hockey game. And people were lined out of the door to maybe even get a chance into the game. People line up 4 hours in advance just because seating is first come, first serve.
Oh.
So, and I think for students as well. So, I think we're going to see hockey in a lot more places that you don't really see anymore. And I think Houston is a good place to start. I wouldn't be shocked if Atlanta makes a return to the NHL. They've unsuccessfully had an Atlanta team twice, but I think now you have a different, a lot more people are going to be getting into hockey, and I think Atlanta can support an NHL franchise. It's just going to be if the NHL really wants to go down that road again and go back to Atlanta. That's all it's going to come down to. But I think it can support a hockey franchise, and I don't know, because I think Houston and Atlanta are two good options, and I know Atlanta, they're also preparing a stadium of some sort, a hockey stadium of some sorts. I don't really know another place that I think could get a team. I think you could say Quebec, like have the Nordiques make a return, but I don't really know if that's gonna happen, because I think if it was, it already would have happened.
I see.
Because I
see what
think
you're saying there.
because it definitely could support an NHL market, but like I don't know how that would how it would work. But I think Houston and Atlanta makes sense. I know Portland has been talked about a little bit. That's been more for baseball. I've heard like Utah in question, maybe Austin, Texas, but we already have Houston. I don't think we want three.
Houston, baby.
I don't think we want 3 NHL teams in Texas. It could probably support it, but I think teams are going to be
Dallas,
teams are going to be going. It's going to be in a lot more southern locations where there's an untapped hockey market. Because Kentucky, what hockey have you ever heard of is in Kentucky?
Absolutely none.
Exactly. And if people are lining up outside college club hockey games in Kentucky,
they're dying for it. They're dying for it.
What are they going to do if you put a National Hockey League franchise in that area that is going to have the best players in the world playing in it?
W's.
You're going to get people there.
Oh, so it's a one strikeout for Christian Javier.
I think, me personally, I think the NHL is going to do whatever it can to keep, because I think the Coyotes are not going to, in my opinion, the Coyotes are not going to move as Jorge Polanco rips one foul.
The Coyotes not going to move as Jorge Polanco rips one foul.
I don't think they're going to move that team unless they have no home and cannot play anywhere. But I think they're going to do. I think that the team itself, they want to make it less, and I really think that it just may be a good option to keep playing until you get a home arena. Keep playing at Mullet Arena. I mean, there's nothing like it. People are going to go down to see how the experience is of NHL hockey at a college arena. So, it'd definitely be interesting to see in the next couple of years. And this is for every league. I think a lot of leagues around the world are going to be expanding their franchises more and just getting a lot. The leagues are going to get bigger, which I'm very excited to see because I always like when new teams are added to the league.
Yeah, I love expansion is a great thing, man. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
But they got to cap it at some point. I feel like 32 is where they at right now.
32.
You start making odd numbers and more, like it's.
Yeah, I think 36 is what they want to go to.
Oh wow!
Because they don't want. Because for how many years did we have?
Honestly, I'll take 36.
Did we have? Because I felt.
I'll take 36 because that would make it where less than half the league is in the playoffs. And there's still 16 teams making the playoffs.
I felt slighted as a fan when 7 teams in the Central and the Pacific Division are fighting for a playoff spot, but I'm a fan of a team in the East.
But there's 8, yeah.
Where 8 are that's an extra team, you know.
It's literally it's a little bit harder, yeah.
I would do anything to put one of because I think this year the Devils, Hurricanes, Rangers, and Penguins are going to be fighting for all 4 spots in that division, and I would do anything to move them out of that division. To move one of them.
You mean 3 spots?
Well, the 3 spots in the wild card.
Oh, and the 2 wild cards.
Yeah. I think I have all 4 of them making the playoffs.
Hey.
I have all 4 of them making the playoffs. But I think after because I always felt that way when there were 7 and 7. I was like, why is my team playing extra? You know, they've an extra team to worry about. So I'm very interested to see how league expansion goes throughout the National Hockey League.
Well, man, we don't know, but Houston's getting ready for it. Now, back to the organization of players. There is one more little thing. There's a couple more things. Get into it.
That ball's out to right field. That ball is off the wall.
Oh, boy.
I know.
Third base, Jorge Polanco. Second base, Kepler.
I just interrupted that sound effect.
Who cares about the foghorn, man? Who's Kepler, bro?
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler. Got it.
He's been on the Twins for about 7,000 years.
Well, they got runners on second and third with one out again. Yep. Let's see if Christian Javier gets beamed the same way that, Sonny Gray got it. But
yeah.
Over to Toronto, goaltender Matt Murray.
Yep.
Underwent bilateral hip surgery, out for 6 to 8 months. So that's the whole season.
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that? It's the whole regular season. That's the regular season, at least.
October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah.
That's the whole regular season.
Yeah, whole regular season and probably the postseason, but
and into the post. Yeah, literally, he's not. That's done. He's cooked. So who's there? Was he even going to start? Or right?
I don't know. I think the goaltending in this league is just going to be one of the most interesting things to look at, and I think it's at. I mean, this year it
was Samsonov and him. So now it's Samsonov again.
Samsonov will get the start, but I think it's such a being a fan of a team that has a set goalie
Yes, Sergei
is
Bobrovsky.
is such a privilege now because Jonas Johansson is starting for the Lightning.
I am
Like
in
I know
love with that.
I know Vasilevsky's hurt, but
For how long again?
a couple like
Was
I
it
think
8-10 something? It was 8-10 weeks, right?
10 weeks as
There's a
Royce
strikeout
Lewis
for
goes
Royce
down swinging. But I think it's just important to have a solidified goalie, which a lot of teams just don't have. A lot of teams just don't have, and I think I'm very happy that my team is a team that has a goalie. As here comes Carlos Correa.
Anthony Capone, the sports director here at WMC, his least favorite player ever.
Really
No, that's not true. Okay, Ant hates any of those 2017 Astros, any of them,
valid.
and it's still to this day absolutely his least. He said if Correa got signed by the Yankees, he wouldn't be a fan anymore.
Interesting, because I didn't really care when Carlos Correa, when I thought he was a Met, I was doing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I was.
He was a Giant for a couple days, a Met for a couple days,
Yeah.
and then he was
like,
back to a Twin.
I was like, oh my God, here we go. And then he was back on the Twins after a lot happened. Very interesting.
And now here he is in the ALDS with 2 outs
Yeah.
and 2 on, and
he's doing better than the Mets and Giants did this year.
That's a factual state. Oh, that's
Swing
a
and a miss.
swing in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
But the thing is, the Giants, best team in the league 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. But back to hockey, of course. So, a little retirement. We do retirement ceremonies here. Let's do one more. Jake Muzzin, retiring from professional hockey and joining the Leafs as a scout.
Yeah.
34-year-old, 2007 fifth rounder, 683 games, 294 points, and a Stanley Cup champion before it was all said and done. Jake Muzzin. Have a happy retirement, man. Well, you're not retiring.
Always
he's joining
hurt.
the Leafs right now, so.
Always hurt, which it's a little, as Carlos Correa strikes out to end the inning. But I think Jake Muzzin, he was always a good player in the league. He was just always injured, and I really
Tough stuff, man.
Yeah, he only played all 82 games in a season twice.
Out of his 15 years?
Out of his 15 years, he had a year with... He had 4 straight years where he played almost around 82 games.
So it's fine then.
5 straight years.
So it's
but
fine.
then he had 2018-19, 50 games. The stat log got me screwed up because it put 2018 and 19 in 2 separate categories. That's when he got traded. So he actually did play 80 games that year too. But ever since he joined the Maple Leafs, he just didn't play games, and he's had so many bad injuries, and I really think that it's sad because I think he could have played a couple more years, but he was just so injured, and it's just not worth it for him. So congratulations on retirement, Cup champion with the Kings. So congratulations on a good career.
Dude,
Stanley Cup champion. No one can take that away from you.
I feel like the worst when it comes to injuries, bro.
Yeah.
This is completely not even hockey. This is going straight up top. Jason Verrett? You don't even, exactly, right? You don't even know who Jason Verrett is because
No.
he's dude never on the field. NFL player. He's been in the league since 2014, right?
Yeah.
So he made the Pro Bowl in 2015. Let me go down the list real quick. So his rookie year, he played 6 games, and I believe he got hurt in his rookie season. Yes, because he exited in, I don't know, week 8, because he had I don't know what happened. He tore his labrum, actually. He tore his labrum. He tried to play with his torn labrum. He made 1 tackle, exited the game, went on injured reserve, got surgery for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
2015 comes back, actually plays a full season, makes the Pro Bowl. 2016, going into the year, I believe, 2016 he played 4 games, right? And partially torn ACL.
Crazy.
2017, opted in. They gave him his 5th-year option. Going to be the starting cornerback. Then I believe he played week 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Made 1 tackle. He got knee soreness after the game, and then injured reserve, got knee surgery again.
Mm-hmm.
He had 1 tackle the whole season. 2018, torn Achilles in camp. 2019, ankle injury in October. He played also 1 game. Didn't record a tackle. 2020, first year he actually played a season in 5 years. He played 13 games. He actually didn't get hurt. His first interception since 2016, all that, right? 2021, tore his ACL before the season started. 2023, tore his Achilles again.
It's crazy.
So he hasn't played a game. No, so 2021, tore his Achilles, right? 2022, he tore his Achilles. He started on the PUP list, then tore his Achilles. And
It's
then
crazy.
he hasn't played and didn't get re-signed. So he hasn't played since 2021. And, dude, he's torn his Achilles twice, torn his ACLs twice.
That's so unfortunate.
He's had
I mean,
two-
injuries are the worst thing in sports.
Yes.
I mean, I think just the thing you look at it is how good. I'm going from a Met fan standpoint. How good Jacob deGrom was to start that 2021 season. He was having one of the best pitching seasons of all time, and injuries bit him. And now we got that big deal from Texas, but he's gonna miss. He's missing like the rest of this season. He was out in June, and then he's missing the rest of next season too. So it's unfortunate. Injuries are always unfortunate in hockey. In any sport, and it takes away a lot of great careers that just careers that end kind of so quickly. Like primes that end so quickly because of injuries. So Jake Muzzin, it's unfortunate to see him retire, but he did a cup champion, so he'll always have that ring. No matter what injuries did to him, he'll always have that ring, and that's what's important.
No doubt about that, Tanner. And Jake Muzzin does have his ring. That's the number
Unfortunately.
one thing that matters. Unfortunately? Why is it unfortunate? Tell us why it's unfortunate right there.
Because it happened in a certain year where they played a certain
what
team.
was the certain year in the certain team?
They played a certain team called the New York Rangers.
Oh, do you like them or something?
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Like them I'm a fan of them. I have a toxic relationship with them. That's how you gotta say it.
relationship with
That's how you gotta say it. I don't like them. It's a toxic relationship with the New York Rangers. I always come crawling back. I might say I'm not watching the game this year. They disappointed me.
He's
And then
gaslighting.
Thursday at 7 p.m. we're sitting down in front of the TV, MSG on, Sam Rose and Joe Micheletti, and it'll be time for New York Rangers hockey presented by Chase. I also
He
think
knows what's up, guys.
I think what we need to start doing here, although I don't think we can, is because the Rangers on their broadcast, everything is sponsored by something. Like it'll be like, here's the first goal presented by Chrysler. So a lot of Ranger fans, that's how we refer to things.
Oh.
Like I wondered what today's first goal of the game. It was like, who do you think your first goal of the game presented by Taco Bell will be? So it's pretty fun. There's an account on X/Twitter.
X/.
And I'm giving
Twitter
a shout out. It's one of my
boys.
it's one of my favorite people on the internet. His name is based _ Shesty, and he is the funniest Rangers tweets of all time. He started he started a trend of that. I fell to my knees in the middle of Walgreens. You know, after every, he's probably one of my favorite accounts on the app, and
Go right there. Based chesty.
and it gets
Woo!
he just tweeted out, so NHL EA Sports NHL, they did a season prediction of how the season's gonna go, and it has the Devils winning the Stanley Cup. It has the Devils over the Oilers.
He's wrong.
And he
Vamos
tweeted out,
Tacos.
"Not buying your game anyway. What is this? What is this, bro?"
What is this?
A lot of sentence enhancers in there, so I kind of paraphrased what he said, but you know, it's so it's just let's see. So it says it was the Rangers lines from 2 days ago, and it's had Filipino back in it, and it was referring to Filipino always being day to day, but he's always out for like a week,
Bro.
and it just says Heedle day to day. Day to day actually means day to day again, and it's a picture of LeBron crying on the floor after the finals. So it's one of my favorite. It helps me get through watching Ranger games, because there'll be something that I have to joke. There'll be something that I'm angry about, and I see jokes about it, and I feel better. It just happens. So
It just happens. Well, Tanner, we got another sign in here. Let's go into the Winnipeg Jets. 2 identical contracts.
Devils, what happened? I thought you were getting Connor Hellebuck.
Connor Hellebuck and Mark Scheifele. 7 years, $8.5 million on average per year. So that will equate to, so what's 17 times 3.5?
17 times 3.5.
It's 54.5. I'm right. It's 54.5.
Okay.
Am I right?
Wait. Times. I put divide. I put divide. 17.3. Wait, what is it?
Times 3.5.
17. Wait, what is it again?
17 times 3.5.
Oh my god, I messed that up so badly.
Tanner's
It is,
trying to math,
yeah,
bro.
59.5.
54.5, right?
17 times 3.5?
It's not 54.5?
59.5.
No.
59.5.
Dude. Yes, you're right. Oops.
Look, I have it
Yeah,
on
you're
my
right, you're right, you're right,
calculator.
you're right. 59.5. Whew. Okay. So that it's a 7-year, $59.5 million contract for both Scheifele and Hellebuck. Both deals starting after this year. 8 more years of these two in Winnipeg. Will they be winning a first-round series?
Will they be winning a first-round series? No. No, they will not be.
Wow. Never.
No.
Not in these 8 years.
No. In the 8 years, maybe, probably, yeah, but I think they're Scheifele's kind of on his way down.
Well, they just signed him for
I
8
would-
years, 7 more years, so.
Hellebuck, I agree with. Hellebuck is a great player. Scheifele is 30.
37. He'll be 37.
Scheifele's 30. He's been going on. I mean, it's good to keep him there, but I don't know. He hasn't really. His only top year where he had he had more than 80 points in 2016-17 and 2018-19. So I don't know. Very interesting. I knew Hellebuck was going to get a contract like that. I didn't expect Scheifele though, but good for them. And I think, Hellebuck for a long time, I thought he was going to be a Devil. I was so sure that he was going to be a New Jersey Devil at some point, and I'm very, very, very shocked that he stayed in Winnipeg. But good for him. I think he's up for debate, if not already, the best goalie in the franchise's history. And he's
I hear
just,
what you're saying.
I think here it is. I'm sure I'm missing something. But the only one I could really think of is the great Rangers legend Andre Pavlak. Ugh, he was terrible.
Bing bong.
Bing bong for him.
I think yeah, good for him. I think Winnipeg will win a first round series at some point.
Bro, come on now.
At some point, not this season though. I have them making the playoffs, but as the 8th seed and getting bounced.
Oh my god. They did Sidney Crosby versus Connor Bedard. It was like a
I
game
saw
show.
that. I saw that. I saw
And the
that.
one question, what does Riz mean?
I saw that. I saw that. Sidney Crosby knew what a finsta means. Connor Bedard does not.
Ooh,
He does not, which was very interesting.
that was odd. Really?
I think, or something.
Is
It was,
Connor Bedard too young for that era of Instagram? Bro?
I don't know. It was one of the questions where Bedard was supposed to know it, but Crosby knew it. Bedard didn't.
Oh wow.
So,
Well, I want to do some opening day cap space look here. Guess which team has the most space?
guess which team has most space? It's the Arizona Coyotes. No, they
Yeah.
have all that. No, they have all that.
They have the fourth
they've-
most. They have the third most space.
Yeah, but they have all that like dead cap from like all the like probably
Coyotes have
Pavel
the third
Datsyuk.
most space.
They're paying like Pavel Datsyuk at this point. I don't really know. I can.
The Anaheim Ducks.
The Anaheim Ducks, yeah.
And
I mean,
second is Nashville.
really,
Yes.
really. That's interesting.
They almost have $8 million to work with.
That's interesting.
And you're
How
gonna
much
love
does
the teams
Anaheim? How much does Anaheim have next?
What'd you
much?
say?
How much cap space does Anaheim have?
Anaheim has 9.28.
Huh.
Teams that have 0. The Vancouver Canucks.
Oh.
Tampa, Toronto,
I know Tampa Bay had.
Vegas, Washington, Montreal, Colorado. Calgary has 0.
Yeesh. Wow. That's not good. That is not
these
good.
are teams that are using LTIR because they currently have
Yeah.
0 cap space since they all submitted rosters over the projected cap.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's
Numbers from puckpity.com, by the way.
like none of there's no like insanely good Stanley Cup contending team that's like kind of in that mix, which is a little alarming.
So now, a few more things here. Breaking trade! Not serious. Literally Sam Lafferty for a 5th round pick. So.
Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Sam Lafferty for a 5th round pick. What else we got here? I mean, in news, Caleb Jones got traded for Callahan Burke.
Oh,
Caleb Jones to the Avs, Callahan Burke to the Canes. So there's that. What else?
Callahan Burke. What a name.
Well, I think that all we got to do is listen, man. We're gonna do something different this year. NHL Pick'ems.
NHL, is it? So we're doing every week,
We're doing every game,
every game. Okay,
but
I'll pull up mine
we'll
now.
do just today's games for today.
Okay.
Every day, I'll text the chat
All right.
and
All right.
we'll compile it.
All right. All right.
So today on NHL Pick'ems, round uno. 2 days to puck drop for the Florida Panthers, so they won't play today. Game number 1, we got the Nashville Predators and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Give me TBL, bro. Give me TBL.
I don't know the Jonas Johansson. That alarms me, but I don't really know of who I think is like the go-to team here.
UC Saros versus JJ.
This is the first game of the season, the opening game. Give me the Nashville Predators.
Yeah, he's taking the Predators, bro. He's taking the Predators. Oh,
Give me
man.
Nashville. Give me
That's
Nashville.
Tanner taking the Preds. I will be rocking with the Lightning, and I believe, if my brain is correct, everybody else is also rocking Lightning. I
wanna win.
Let's check.
I wanna
Let me
win.
check. This might be a swing game.
I want to
Tanner
win.
starting off on a swing game. Yes, he does. Everybody else rocking.
I think Tampa Bay is going to make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll be as good. They're not a cup contending team this year. I really don't think so.
So now, next one up on the list, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Chicago Blackhawks. That's Pens all day. Give me that one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Penguins. Bedard, I know it's his debut, but the Blackhawks are
Yeah, we're all taking the
Taylor-
Penguins, by the way.
Penguins. Yeah, who's ready for the Blackhawks Taylor Hall game-winning goal tonight? I know it's gonna happen.
Last but not least, Kraken Golden Knights. I just watched them win a chip. Give me Vegas, man.
Yeah, everyone in our chat took.
So the Devils boys took the Kraken.
They took the Kraken. I don't really get that. Give me Vegas. Vegas is the defending Cup champion, and they're gonna defend it on home ice tonight at the Fortress.
Me, and AJ are actually taking Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas easily.
But the Kraken, Daniel and Justin.
Maybe Nico Hischier
Maybe
knows something
Nico
we don't
knows
know.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe Nico knows
Yeah.
something. So these picks will be a fun thing to monitor. And every day I'll text the chat. I'll keep it overall standings. But this is gonna be great. We need to lose your punishment. And what is that gonna be, man? What's the loser punishment of the breaking
I don't
the
know.
ice pick'ems
I think
going to consist of?
we need to have a sit down chat about what it's going to be, because I think this is not something
We
that-
can executively decide on.
that we all have to executively decide on, because it's not something that we could do. Trust me, I
I
would.
can't wait till we have our teams playing each other in the picks.
Yeah.
Oh my
that's
god.
gonna be. I can't wait for.
Devs is in 6 days. Bro.
I can't wait for the for when that happens, and then we have we have Rangers Penguins. We have Rangers Penguins, and then AJ tries to give me some thing about how the Rangers will win, and then I'm like, pick your Penguins, please. Just pick the
Pick your
Penguins. Just pick the
Penguins,
Penguins.
please.
Don't because it happens sometimes, but I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Blue shirts, go Blue shirts.
Go Blue Shirts.
That's
man.
my I meant to say it. That is my if you're playing NHL 24, if you're playing Hockey Ultimate Team and you play someone whose team name is the Blue Shirts, that's me.
Tanner.
That's me.
That's Tanner.
That's
But-
my hut team. So
For also some more news tonight, we got Breaking the Court. We're taking on Pike.
ooh,
Now, Pike, the team that beat Breaking the Street
Yep,
in the
yep,
championship
yep.
last year for street hockey. This is a revenge match. We gotta go. This is dodgeball though, and we're bringing the A game. I got the right sneakers on for today's
Good,
matchup.
good,
I got the
good.
headband in my bag, the wristband, sweatbands. We're going all
all in.
in.
This is the biggest game of the year for y'all.
Game one we took down Kappa Sig. Actually, that one was the biggest game of the year because we lost to them in dodgeball championship last year. So we needed that one. We were able to tie them, and I'll take it. I'll take the tie genuinely. But now we got Pike. It's gonna be a big one. We're gonna have to go out there and win ourselves a dodgeball game, man. Plain and simple. Gonna have to go out there and win ourselves a dodgeball game.
But there might be two key members of the team because Nico Hischier's dinner is so important.
I swear, it's 10 p.m. It's a 10 p.m. start.
Yeah,
If Daniel's not able to make it because of Nico Hischier's dinner, which should be going on right now, because he said he couldn't come to Breaking the Ice for this, so that would mean it's going on right now.
yeah.
If he's out there in the lobby right now, bro,
Oh,
yeah, my brother.
Immediately, that is 10 wrong picks in game picks.
That's 10.
That is 10 wrong.
That's-
So if
that's
you're listening to
10
this right
wrong.
now, get out of the hallway.
Yeah, Daniel, if you hear us, don't move somewhere you can't hear us.
Yeah, because Nico Hischier's dinner is not more important.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's not more important
He said-
than the Pike dodgeball game.
Yeah, he said tickets sold out
Tickets sold out.
the day that was announced, and he was one of them. So good
Yeah.
on you, Daniel. You made your
Good on
fast-
him, but you gotta see the intramural dodgeball schedule, and you need to see the NHL schedule before I'm doing that, because I am not missing. We got by the way,
By the way,
we almost have almost a half hour until the NHL season begins.
that's a fact.
The season, a lot of
Daniel's
years.
listening. He says, on my way to the restaurant right now. He's listening in his car. Respectfully, Nico is more important. Yo, fight him on that one real quick, bro. Now,
I
I'll
mean-
fight. Nico's not more
is-
important.
is
Come
it-
on. This Pike we're talking about.
Is discount Mika Zibanejad
Yeah.
that important?
Oh, discount Mika's a bit. Yo, Daniel, better respond to discount Mika's Zibanejad now. And also, he says that it's at 10, so things are looking good. So he'll probably be there. He better be there, bro. He better be there. He made me a game day graphic, so I appreciate that.
Is discount Walmart Mika Zibanejad really that important? Is his dinner important? At least if you go to Mika Zibanejad's dinner, you're gonna get a DJ.
Daniel
You're
says
gonna get a DJ
unreal
performance.
take. Nico is literal guy who shut Mika down in the playoffs.
Okay. That doesn't make him. That doesn't make his dinner more important. Doesn't make his dinner more
Doesn't
important.
make his dinner more
If
important.
Mika Zibanejad had a dinner, maybe I'd go to it. Nico Hischier has a dinner. I'd rather go to Sam's place.
Yo, you rather go to Sam's place? No way. That was just said, bro. Not a chance.
Your team center is Nico Hischier is not even why is he the captain of the team? Why is he the captain of that team? I'm sorry. It should be he who shall not be named, in my opinion. He's the captain, but Nico Hischier, he's been there that long. He's okay. He's like the 6th best player on the team. I'm just going with my Nico Hischier hot takes. I don't even know if I believe any of these. I'm just trying to make Devils fans upset because, By the way, okay, I know I had something to talk about.
Oh, here we go.
I saw the video sent in our Breaking the Ice group chat, and it was about the Devils. It was like the Devils in their upcoming season. The first minute was from the playoff series, the first round series. The first minute of it. You have highlights from the rest of the season. But that was your congrats on the Stanley Cup. You got destroyed by Carolina in the second round. If the Rangers won that series, I would not be like that series. If the Rangers did what the Devils did, which is win that series, and then they got bounced by the Carolina Hurricanes, I wouldn't be still posting that same picture of Eric Halla every 5 seconds. Congrats, he scored a goal. Congrats, you won a series. Where did it get you? Nowhere. It got you on the bench on the same thing. If that was the Rangers that won that series, I wouldn't even be talking about it still. I'd be talking about, yeah, the Rangers won that series, but I would have moved on and went to the season because congrats. You got to win 3 more rounds. Congrats on your Stanley Cup, I guess. You beat the Rangers. Congratulations. You beat the Rangers once in a playoff round.
Daniel says,
raise the banner.
Daniel says, if anything, Mika is Walmart Nico. Nico is the heart and soul of the team, near point per game, and Selke finally. Oh, you just read that. Just all right.
Okay.
So, dealt with worse teams longer than Jack too. He's more of a leader in the locker room than Jack. Nico's the best all-around player on this team easily, but Jack is the most important. This team was not nearly as good when he was out those last 4 games.
Okay.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
I don't know. I'm just my Devils hatred is rising. Ever by the second.
Rising.
Because it's like I'm trying to equate this. I'm trying to equate it. You know what it's like? I don't know if I could.
What is it like?
I'm trying to equate this because no one really know what I'm talking about. It's like. You know what it's like? It's like celebrating. You know what? Because the Devils fans, you know what they're doing?
What are they doing?
They're doing something
They're chopping.
that Braves fans do. Because it's we got bounced in the playoffs, but at least we won the division. That's what happened last year. You know,
They didn't win the division.
Congrats.
They didn't win the division.
No, no.
The Devils?
No. By winning the one playoff series.
Ah.
Oh, yay, you won one playoff series. Congrats. Where did it get you? Like, okay. If the Devils beat the Rangers this year in the playoffs again, and then the Devils go on a run and win the Stanley Cup, you could put that entire Rangers series as one highlight compilation and make that the entire thing going forward. But you won one series, okay? It's not you didn't win the Stanley Cup.
You didn't. You
didn't win the Stanley Cup. Like that is one of the I've just been seeing it so much recently. It's been milked the entire NHL offseason. Congratulations. You lost in 5 games, absolutely embarrassed by the Carolina Hurricanes. You got absolutely embarrassed. If you do that this year, good on you. But I'm tired of seeing I'm tired of seeing, because it's the only thing that they have going for them is that they beat the Rangers in a playoffs in a 7-game playoff series. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
If you do it, it's like Eric Holla. He's Igor's dad. Yeah, Eric Holla's gonna be out of the league in 2 years. So Igor's gonna be he's gonna get $10 million in this upcoming offseason. Eric Holla's gonna be playing for Utica in a year.
Well, boys and girls, that was 90.3 WMSC and Breaking the Ice. Thank you for listening here on WMSC Radio. And Tanner ends the show on a banger.
Enjoy dinner.
Enjoy dinner. So, we're back next week.
So we better get
with some pick'ems up, and the Astros are up 4-0 in the bottom of the third. So everyone else, I'm Connor Cuban alongside Tanner Price, and that was Breaking the Ice.